Hooking up the solar. The user-friendly instructions. I'm on step 1 and I'm stumped because they have sent me 4 battery connecting cables and they're all black. The instructions shows that there's a combination of the negative, the positive, or am I just supposed to know? Because you sent these color-coded, so I can definitely make sure that I have negative the negative and positive the positive, but wouldn't it have been nice for the novice? All right, so here I am diving into the world of solar panel installation. These wires are no joke, thick and intimidating. But hey, I'm determined to figure this out. It'll be a Mardi Gras when I decide to try to edit this and make it entertaining from the burn clinic. I absolutely am a nervous wreck, and that seems normal by the scope. Following these instructions feels like decoding a foreign language sometimes. Install the cables on. But I'm not backing down. Oh, and we need to attach this. I'm gonna tackle this step by step and bring some power to this rig. I bought a retired U-Haul. I'm converting it over to an RV, and right now I'm having delusions that let me pay attention, that I'm an electrician. Okay. You think you're an electrician? Oh, you're about to introduce yourself to the mortician. All right, so let's put this together. Complete another bus bar. Okay, hold it up. Yes. Hold it up. Look at it like this. Okay. So that means these over here. Okay. Oh my God. Just following the directions. And by directions, I mean the pictures. It's all about taking it one connection at a time, double checking the instructions, and staying focused. It never told me to. I turned on one of the batteries. It gave me power. The Bluetooth came on, and sure, it's a learning curve, but every twist and turn brings me closer to completing this U-Haul project. Connect the Bluetooth. Okay. Connect the solar panels to the battery charger. Connect the batteries first, then the solar panels to avoid irreversible damage. I'm not sure I know how I built this the first time. Holy smokes. Okay. That took forever. Okay. So then those... It's not much, but that's gonna give me a little more room below. And then we'll slide the sleeve. Positive. Are you sure? Positive. Positive. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh? Okay, wait, stop. There's a fuse in between the positive, so that's what that's about. So I needed 2 wires. There's a fuse in between the positive bus bar, red, to the inverter, positive. Are you sure? I'm positive. Stand back. Stand back. Yeah, I just had a spark that looked like the Hindenburg was landing. Okay. So this is everything I did when I didn't have my phone. Looks like I did okay. So there is a on. Ooh. What kind of sound is that? Come on, let's get out of here. Let's go. I don't want lithium juice on me. Output. Input. Input is everything I've done. Input is everything I've done. Output is what I need to use. So I have followed these directions as perfectly as I can. I should let you know that from this point on, I'm going to wing it. And that is, I purchased a fuse box. A 12-volt fuse box. I'm really almost sure that everything coming out of those batteries is 12 volt. The inverter is actually converting it to a different kind of usable power. I can hook this up to a bus bar. I then can see my lights back on. I haven't seen these lights on for a while. If I know they work, I can build the couch. If I build the couch, I can put the wall up. The wires can be behind the wall. Like, this will start being complete when I know this works. Positive first, then negative. All right, so then negative, but these are positive, that is negative. Put 3 fuses in, I've connected. Okay, all right, here we go. I need a win. If you don't hit the button, you'll never know. Let's hit the button. What? Layout right here that I did, it can be better. Some wires need a little more wiggle room, a little more intention. I don't think that's part of this video. So me staring into the box doesn't make good content. But I mean, let me just, can I have a moment? Let me have a moment. We'll be right back. So this truck now has a backup camera. Oh yeah, hello. Let's put this back where it goes. Let me show you. I think the best way to end this vlog is a preview of things to come. Let me introduce you to a 500-pound drawer slide. It locks, slide. This will attach. So this needs a cover. These attach. And then that couch goes on top and pulls out to make a bed. 500 pounds, 500 pounds. Unless this truck is hauling baby elephants, we're good. 6 inches of the back base has to be cut. That back base is what you normally would not have to pull it out from the wall. So I'm pulling it out with these. Building a new base. Now, I have a staple gun. I left enough fabric that all of this can be refinished. Nobody's more surprised than me. This might have worked. What I've learned in this series of videos is quit while you are ahead. Quit while you're ahead. I need to crawl underneath. This needs to be bolted. I feel that's frustration. We are not having frustration because the bottom line, oh my goodness. Do you see what I'm talking about? So I believe when this is pulled, oh, okay. I'm not doing it because it's not connected, but you get it? Okay, you know what? Quit while you're ahead. I'll see you next week.
I don't wanna go